they're up the hill. Okay, right, well if all of my men wait, I think this is one that I can take. Barrio, open fire. Oh my lordy lord. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Spiffing Brit, and today we're playing Mount And Blade Bannerlord. Once again, this is an absolutely fantastic game where you have to try and become a lord of the lands, or just be a classic vassal chump of any local king. You can go out and find greatness, or spend the entire game trading hogs between cities. I know which one I'd rather do. I mean, after all, fighting city battles doesn't get you any money. But what are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I've decided to download a very unique piece of software. I have modified the game's files to create and bring into the Mount And Blade Bannerlord universe a gun. But not just any gun, not a single fire musket, not a slow firing semi-automatic pistol. No, instead I've decided to bring across from the worlds of man a fully operational minigun. Some would say, hang on a second, Spiff, this probably isn't going to be very balanced in the gameplay side of things, and you know what? You'd be right. So it's time for us to go subjugate the native population of Calradia as we continue the legendary quest of Barrio the Despoiler, our cheap knockoff Mario, and with this latest modification, he's become even more powerful. I mean, he already had about 500 in every stat, so he was already pretty powerful, but why limit your immortal god to using regular chump weapons when you can also give your immortal overpowered god a minigun? Now that's game balance. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, I've just got word from the boffins over at Spiffco. We've spoken to Barrio himself, and he's offered a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and trade deal. Barrio says the first 8,000 incredible people to like this video will receive their very own minigun crossbow. Upon liking the video and going to sleep, you'll wake up with your very own weapon to destroy the world. Why not go to capture a local city? Anything's possible with your new weapon. Be warned, Spiffco is in no way liable to you using the weapon. Killing people with the weapon is entirely up to you. Spiff 100% does not remain responsible for it, and you should probably take it into consideration when pointing it and shooting it and murdering people and taking cities and drinking tea. You have been warned legally. So, welcome into the game, ladies and gentlemen. This is the lovely city of Ortengard, which we captured at the end of the last video. It's a pretty nice city, and by that I mean it's terrible because all of the population is starving to death. This is fine though, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is fine because I can just trade a bunch of the grain in my inventory into this city, and everyone should be happy. As you can see, this is our legendary army, comprised entirely of just recruits. They're effectively peasants, although they're peasants with swords, rather than peasants with scythes. And of course, at the end of the last video, we also picked up Valefisk. You know, considering we picked him up at the end of the last game, we might as well sacrifice Valefisk. I'm sorry, Valefisk, but it's time for you to lose your entire head. I need at least a couple of blood sacrifices before I can summon in a minigun. It's nothing personal, friend. Waboosh. Lovely. Now that has made, naturally, quite a lot of his family rather upset. Now what I've decided to do is I've actually upgraded some of our men, and I'm going to be throwing them inside of this lovely castle here. This is because we're not going to be needing our massive glorious army. We're going to actually need it to defend Ortengard, because I need to actually leave this place. I've got to go find myself a crossbow. Do you want to know where the nearest crossbow is? Well, it's the other side of the bloody map. Crossbows are most common in Vlandian cities, which means I have to go on a bit of an adventure. Oh, fun fact, also considering quite a lot of the exploits of this game got patched, here's another exploit, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, it won't work on this character due to the fact that I've maxed out all of my stats, but you can actually increase the trading skill of your character by simply moving items in and out of your stash in a city. It just works, I don't know why. Now that's good game design. Now we're down to just 4 lovely people. We've garrisoned an entire city with 290 men, and we're going to have to go and cross the entire world whilst being at war with the Northern Empire. So it's time for the beautiful and majestic Mario and his glorious moustache to cross and leave our lovely lands behind us. There are just some really broken things with this game, some things that just financially don't make any sense, like the fact that I have a piece of armor here which is worth 600,000 gold. How on earth can it cost so much? These items, they're just too expensive for what they actually are. 600,000 for just some shiny bits of metal. My goodness. The entire game's economy is a little bit balked, I've got to be honest. It just makes no sense. Oh great, we've been attacked by a bunch of looters. 100 in fact. Well, it's time for Barrow and his happy little party to fight them. Right, sadly we don't have a gun yet, so this is going to be a bit of an issue, but we do have a horse that can go very quickly and a large supply of arrows. Oh, also did I mention, because Barry has 500 riding skill, he can kind of go rather fast on a horse. A little bit too fast, some would say, actually, as we appear to be approaching light speed. It is also an issue because we can't actually turn very well, but it's okay because we can ram people rather effectively. Oh great, they've killed all of my friends. Alright, now it's just left for me to kite them repeatedly in circles with a bow. Oh my goodness, they're retreating from Barrio. I mean, he's a bit of a spooky dude. Oh wow, they've really all retreating. Except you. You are one brave sausage. You know what? I'll reward you for this. The one man who stood against Barrio. Well, he stood for a little bit. Now he's kind of just a bit floppy, I guess. Barrio's companions, they're okay, but they're just not that great. They have a long way to go. Oh my goodness, we've actually found it. We found the crossbow. The one crossbow in this bloody game. We didn't even find it in Valandia. We actually found it just in a tiny city in the middle of nowhere. Now, the one crossbow in this game, the light crossbow, is nothing fantastic, let's be honest. It hardly costs much gold, and so consequently it's nothing special. However, ladies and gentlemen, it turns out the crossbow is actually the most powerful weapon in the game, especially once you add some uniqueness to it. Now, let's go get ourselves some loot from the city of Ataconia here, and we have a brand new crossbow, so what better targets to test it out than on peasants? Ah, yes, they're even going to attack. Perfect. Time to lead my glorious men. Right, men, all of you can just sit there. Oh goodness, they're attacking already. Where are they? They're up the hill. Okay. Right, well if all of my men wait, I think this is one that I can take. Barrio, open fire. Da 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 da. Oh my lordy lord. Lord. Oh, your shields mean nothing. Oh, you can hit me though, and that is painful. Ow, you cheeky buggers. This is power. This is what it means. No, you can't run, peasants. You have supplies to give me, friend. Now, crossbows are exceedingly hated by this game's developers, it would seem, because there are very few ways to actually get a crossbow in this game. Unless you outright select all of the crossbow stats at the start of the game, you're going to really struggle to get your hands on one of these bad boys. So, do you want to know how you can actually get your hands on a crossbow without having to mod the game? Well, quite simply, what you need to do is get a couple of crossbow boys in your party, go raid a bandit camp, and then shoot your own men in the head so that you can steal their crossbow. Anyway, nonetheless, that was a glorious fight, perfectly balanced I would say, and the peasants are now going to give us all of their supplies. Although I've got to be honest, I don't really want any of their supplies. I mostly just wanted some target practice. Oh, and of course yet another village, the village of Iora. I'm trying to force some recruits out of this village, and so consequently the peasants once again need to be put at the end of the gun. And I'm just going to get all of my men to hold back on a nice distant position, and it's time for us to dismount and aim the crossbow. Now we can see the men are technically coming on the horizon towards us. They are really far away. You know what? Let's have them cross this river. Barrio, the legendary despoiler, he's pretty chunky, he's pretty hard to kill, and these men, they believe they actually stand a chance against Barrio. Right? Just watch what I can do, peasants with a gun. Parry this, you filthy casuals! Da 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 da. Not one of you will cross this river. I am sorry. You're quite simply not allowed. Your little shield's not really going to hold out very long against this, I'm afraid. Oh, and no, being close up won't help you either. I'm amazed how many arrows I've actually managed to dodge here. Piss off, arrow boys. You're a pain. Go away. I mean, the fun thing is that I don't actually have to aim the shots very well, because aiming a crossbow is a bit easy. I just have to get the height right, and there we go. That's the last dude. And he's no more. A glorious success, ladies and gentlemen. We did technically take about 4 arrows in that exchange, but in return we delivered about 5,000 bolts, so I'd say that's fine. Is my horse okay? Stephen, stay strong, Stephen. Oh my goodness, you okay? I think he's having a bit of a moment. I'm sorry, Stephen. I'll have to replace you. 'Twas the only way. Lovely, so that's some peasants killed, and apparently killing peasants is a very effective way of hiring peasants. So that's 6 more recruits from a village which technically should hate us considering we massacred most of their friends. But for some reason they're going to fight for us forever, maintain high morale, and actually be pretty happy to be here. Because that's just how gameplay works, I guess. Oh my goodness, okay, we've actually encountered a bit of a sizable militia here. This is the village of Chaos, and they have 61 men. Alright, this is going to be a challenge. 61 in the militia. This is certainly going to be quite the fight to handle. Men, just do whatever you want. You can hopefully try and survive, but I'm going to try and defeat. Oh, no, I just accidentally shot one of my men in the back. Run round, run through them. Lovely stuff. Apparently, I can also shoot on almost a 360 axis like a turret, which is nice and effective. Shoot the men in the back, and if I shoot the men in the back, that also includes my men, apparently. There we go, the archers are dead. Lovely stuff. I've got a few more men to worry about, I think. Oh, mostly sword boys. Okay. Sword boys aren't really much of a worry because they're not very effective in fighting. Oh, I accidentally just shot my own man there. Rest in peace, Imperial Archer. Oh no. I only had one Imperial Archer and I just shot him in the back 1,000 times. And you're the last dude, aren't you? Yeah, not anymore, friend. My lord, 45 kills for the legendary Barrio there. What a strong boy. He really is something special. One thing I would actually like to see is to see if the Northern Empire is going to try and siege back my city. I'm going to hazard a guess and say they will, given the fact that they absolutely hate me. I've executed a couple of their members, and I've forcefully recruited a lot of their peasants. Though I must say, their peasants kind of suck. Oh my goodness, they're actually sieging down my castle. They are. This is incredible. Oh, we can actually go and do a siege, I think, maybe. Can we sneak inside the castle? Alright, let's see if we can try and sneak in. Break in to help the defenders. Oh, fantastic. I can get through, but there's a chance that some of my men won't be able to break through. Well, that's fine. We're going to do it. We fought through the gates and 15 of my men are dead. Incredible. Alright, we're down to 4 dudes, but most importantly, I made it to the walls. And this is why it is going to work. We're going to talk to Incurion. Hello. And we're going to tell him that we hate him. I am Barrio, and who are you, Incurion? Right, you're some annoying dude. Goodbye, Incurion. This is my castle. We are simply going to have to wait for him to attack. Right, Barrio, it's time for us to defend well. This is our city. Our only city. The only good city, hopefully. Actually, no, that's a lie. This city's probably one of the worst in the game. It's got low prosperity, mostly because I've kind of caused it to starve. Anyway, let's auto-deploy and begin the assault. My men, they can just do whatever, but I need to get up on top of a wall and set my gun up. Oh, look at these glorious men with their Union Jack shields. It's beautiful. It really is. Oh my goodness. Right, well, if they're going to cross out in the open, I might as well clean up quite a few of them. There we go. Had to deal with quite a few of the archers, which we're going to have to deal with. There we go. Lovely stuff. Apparently some of their men are running away over there. What are they doing? Well, they're running basically into my crossbow, which is very useful for me. My goodness, where are they going? What are they doing? They're just kind of running around in a circle in front of my men. Oh, a couple of the men are actually now routing. This is excellent news. Oh yes, even more of the archers are running. But they are bringing a massive siege tower up against our walls, and something tells me no amount of bolts is going to break that. Oh wait, it is. Okay, I can just sit down, hold here, and apparently I'm killing some shields off in the distance. Who's that man standing out there in the middle? Is that the king? What are you doing there, my friend? Yeah, it was Miron. He's dead. Okay, great. I guess I just opened fire onto the lines of men, which are now walking up to my walls. Ah, lovely. Oh, yes, this is some lovely stuff. We can probably get actually quite a few of them to rout. But most importantly, as they try and climb up the wall here, we're going to get shots on the side of them. And that's going to be perfect. Yep, here we go. They're routing before they even get to us. Go on, don't you want to face a minigun, my friends? You have overwhelming odds against us. Surely you should win. But if only it worked like that. Ah, fantastic. But I think there are actually men currently inside the walls. Oh my goodness, yes, they came from our behind. Right, well, time for me to open fire on the back of them. Oh my goodness, where are their archers going? Where are you going, Plinky boys? Well, they're not going far enough away. Oh my god, the enemy are fleeing. We did it! Oh my goodness, I actually did it. Oh, yes, right. Aim the catapult and yeet. Did that work? Not at all. Oh, well, glorious success. We actually defended our city somehow. Well, that was actually surprisingly effective. Man, I didn't even get to use the ballista. Oh my goodness, right. Barrio single-handedly killed 154 men. In that fight. Oh my god. I love this game. I really do. Anyway, we've captured Fadon now. Hello, you're my prisoner. And there's Incurion. Hello, welcome friend. Oh, and they've even given us some troops to hire. Lovely stuff. We'll be taking all of them. And some prisoners. Ooh, like a good few prisoners. We're actually going to take the Imperial crossbowmen from the prisoners, and I'm going to explain why a bit later. But for the rest of the prisoners, they can go free. We don't need 108 prisoners. Oh, and then we got some super duper expensive fancy gloves for 16 grand. Nice. We'll be taking those. And then the rest of that's rubbish and can go away. But wait, there's a bent crossbow. It does 85 pierce damage, which apparently is even better, although at the same time it doesn't look much better. Is the game telling me there's more than one crossbow? Have the developers actually finally added in the multiple crossbows from the multiplayer? Oh, this could be it. Anyway, we've made it. We've actually made it into our city and everything's fine. This is incredible news. Oh, great. And we've actually been attacked yet again. You think you can do it a second time, do you? There's 309 of you this time. This is even less, Chasen. Okay, you know what? You know what you've done, Faden here? Well, guess what? Yeet. And Insurian, yep, another person. Well, guess what? Guess what's happening to him? Oh, and it's off with his head. Okay, right, that'll teach you next time you come and siege down my lovely town. I need to make sure it has food, but because you keep attacking it, it's kind of got low prosperity, my friend Chasen. Okay, so could you politely bugger off, my friend? Oh, fantastic, great, he's actually here. You can't win this, Chasen. You can't. There is nothing you can do that allows you to win this fight. But no, I'm not going out to attack you, you're going to have to come to me. Now, you might be wondering why I actually took those crossbowmen on as prisoners. Well, it's because I also managed to kind of fiddle around in the back end of the mod to make it so that not only do I have a fully automatic mini-bow crossbow, but so does anyone on my side. What that means is my one lovely peasant boy with a crossbow is now going to dish out an incredible rate of fire. Well, they only have 2 days worth of food, so we've basically won the siege. I now just have to wait for them to bugger off or try and take the walls, which can't happen. Of course, now another 150 men arrive. Great. Hello, Mantios. Oh, Mantios, you're gonna have something fun happen, my friend. I will find you personally, and I will yeet a crossbow bolt into your head. Oh, here they come. It's time to fight. We are defending. Let us auto-deploy our men and begin the assault. Off my horse. Let's get up on these walls. There we go. Let's clean up the enemy crossbowmen arranged. Oh, we've actually got some of them to flee already. That's an excellent start. Oh, and then all of you lining up over there, well, you are in perfect range for crossbowing. Ah, lovely. I think I kind of need to remove the kill feed from being in front of my face, or at least the damage delivered, because we are delivering damage at a pretty astonishing rate. Oh, and here they are, pushing up a siege tower. Well, lovely, we can technically deal with that. Oh, hello there, peasants. Oh, you are really just in front of me, aren't you? Well, this does make shooting you a fair bit easier, I have to be honest. La 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 la. Just aim for the heads, aim for all of your heads. And you're even going to stand there and be still for me. Very generous. Oh, I just killed Guy 4. Yes, one of the enemy lords. Lovely. Oh, and I think we've caused a rout in the middle here. Lovely stuff. Well, there is a fight going on down there. Lovely stuff. Can plink away into the back line. Oh, wow, and it looks like they're already kind of retreating here. Incredible. How's the fight going on the other side? Oh, well, they are trying to climb up the siege ladder, but they have not managed it yet. Right, well, this should be a bit easy. Ah, perfect. Where even are they? Oh, they went through the main gate. Fantastic. Well, that's all that's left of the enemy assault, and luckily they're showing their back to me. Oh wait, no, they're climbing up the bloody stairs. Oh, beans. Go away, go away. Oh, apparently they don't notice me here. Okay, apparently my positioning here is okay. Oh my goodness, have we won? We won? Nope, just fighting in the main gate. Lovely. What have they got left? You've only got archers left, have you? Okay, fantastic. Well, I think I know where this one's going then. Bugger off, archers. I'm sorry, but plinky bows are just not as good as fully operational miniguns. Ah, the castle is ours. Right, Guy 4, you're my prisoner. If another army comes to attack, I will have your head. Sorry, friend, that's just how it is. Ah, perfect. We actually managed to win. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, incredible. Ortengard is once again ours, and it's once again safe. And we only managed to capture Guy 4, and honestly, I've got to be honest, you're just going to get executed on the spot, friend. Goodbye, Guy 4. I'm going to say it was their fault that they decided to come and attack me. That was their biggest mistake. If they hadn't done that, we could have been friends. Right, it's once again time for us to clean up some of this steppy bandit hideout stuff. Oh, do we actually have any archers? Do we have a crossbowman? I think maybe we do. Oh, yes. Who has the crossbowman? We have an Imperial crossbow sergeant here. Incredible. Right, hold this position. Look at him go! He's actually got it. He's got his quick fire. Oh, what an incredible little guy. I mean, he probably didn't kill anyone there because the AI hasn't really been trained to use an automatic crossbow, but he is still a little bit smart, and that's all that matters. All right, men, charge. Do the rest for me, please. Look at the lovely Union Jacks run past. It's beautiful. I love to see them fight. All right, hello there. Horse raiders, you've been attacking my peasants, and that's for me to do, not you, and so you must die. Oh, right, here comes the big raider boss dude. Hello, pleasure to see you, friend. This is my gun. You've cut quite a swathe through my men there, damn you. How about we settle this one-on-one? Very well, here's a gun. Right, it has been settled, men. Job done. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The siege of Cerritos Castle has just begun, and Barrio the Despoiler and his party of 83 peasants are about to try and start throwing themselves against the wall. And don't worry, eventually something will stick. Probably a hail of bullets, to be honest. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, there's also one other thing I'd like to talk about in the future. Something quite impressive, something very majestic, and something which I intend to pull off. You see, in Mount And Blade Bannerlord, there is one strategy which is far more overpowered than all others. The strategy of archer only. You see, with an army comprising of only archers, you can practically take out just about every large military force in the game. You can fight 10 to 1 odds very happily and still absolutely crush your opponent. And so if you'd like to see just how broken that is, feel free to give me a shout and I'll make sure to get it covered in a video. Ah, lovely, we're destroying those ballistas. Oh wait, and we've just been attacked. Guess it's time I show off some archer prowess, although we only have like 3. We'll fight you to the last drop, Lanator. You will die. There are over 200 of you, but there are 79 of me. And honestly, that's all that's necessary. So we're going to have to cheese this fight as much as possible. Men, stand on top of the stuff, please. Alright, and now the bowmen will begin. It is time for one of our largest fights yet. Can I actually land a shot off over there in the distance as well? How far can a crossbow go? Oh my goodness, we can. If we lead the shots well enough, anything's possible apparently. Oh yes, oh we killed an archer from literally miles away. Distance 173 meters. That's a long distance in medieval times. Right, it's time for us to build up some speed and take out this horsey boy, who I can only presume to actually be some kind of lord. Yes, it's Lanator himself, or at least it was. Rest in peace, Lanator. Wow, we've just killed almost all of the lords there. Oh no, and here come the peasant waves. All of those Imperial recruits. Right, what you do is you mow them down and then you hit tab and then hit retreat. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. And don't worry, the game is not over. We are still fighting. It's just they have gone from 250 troops to 190 and we have not lost any. This is just how the game was designed to be played, isn't it? Oh, it's incredible. Right, let's get the men over here. Infantry there, archers up on the hill, and perfecto. It really is just a splendidly balanced strategy. Alright, come towards us, men. How far can I plink one? Plink, 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 plink. Oh, there we go. That's 163 meters. Oh, and look, our machine gun crossbows are opening fire on the enemy. I can just see them streaming through. Yes. Oh, look at the kill feed. The crossbowmen have done it. Right, let us simply run past the enemy here. Actually looks like some of them are retreating. Anyway, around the ranks of infantry we go, and we're just going to simply do some fun laps until they all rout. Oh, who's that on the horse? It was Tassinor, who is now dead. Ah, fantastic. And as easy as that, the entire enemy force has now just routed. Oh, rest in peace. I just love how fast the crossbow bolts are flying in. Oh, I don't even know if we lost a single man there. What a splendid situation. And not one of them is allowed to retreat either. A glorious success, I would say. And there we go. Oh, 2 of our men were wounded. Oh, we wounded a peasant and a nomad. What a shame. Barrio himself, how many did he get? 100 men exactly. Well done, Barrio. Incredible power. Well, that's the enemy dealt with. I just love how you are able to go into almost any military engagement, have all of your archers let loose on the enemy who are going to be charging towards you, and then go, right, you know what, I'm just going to reset the spawn positions here by pushing the retreat button, and we can do this fight again. Right, Tassinor, you are my prisoner now, welcome. And we've got Charlia, hello Charlia. And we've got Lantanor, yes, you were the one who even led the attack onto me, so welcome to the dungeon. Right, we shall continue our lovely siege, glorious stuff. Everything went just about perfectly in that fight. Oh, and of course our prisoners. Well, Lantanor, you led the attack onto me, so rest in peace. Whoosh lash. Ah, easy. And Tassinor, yeah, you can also go. Goodbye. And also Charlia. Hello there, Charlia. Executed. And there we go. Why have we done that? Well, that's because that means there are 3 less lords for us to worry about, which is fantastic news. Anyway, how's our fight going? Oh, we can lead an assault, actually. I suppose we probably ought to do that. All right, let's lead an assault. Men, it's time for us to charge. I'm going to somehow have to try and get you guys up the wall without losing all of you, but I think there's a chance. Auto-deploy, men. It's time to begin our assault. Good luck. Try not to all die too quickly. Right, time to help them out with the ladders. How can we help them out? Well, we can just keep on plinking through the ladders like so. We can eliminate also the entire range threat of the enemy. That will be very useful. Oh, our men are actually winning these fights. This is completely unexpected. Right, I think it's time for us to actually even climb up on these walls ourselves. Right, let me reload my crossbow, and up we go. There's gonna be a lot of death up here. We're probably not even winning, but it's a fight which I can do. Oh well, they've got their entire back to me. Lovely stuff. Well, this is going to allow us to win the siege. It's been a bit of a costly one, I'm not going to lie, but ultimately we have absolutely smashed them. Oh, I suppose I can actually just shoot down the gate. Why didn't I do that? That would have been so much easier. We wouldn't have even needed a battering ram. We could have just shot down the gate. This is so much more effective. Oh, there's the last guy. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Job done. There we go. We took Cerritos Castle. Glorious success is ours. Let's see what the castle's like. Okay, it's not the best and they're currently starving to death, but I would say all in all, it's pretty decent. And you know what, we can probably just leave the castle to look after itself. No need for us to defend it. If they come back and take it, that's their doing, not ours. I'm mostly just here to try and farm some renown, because we're actually quite close to gaining the next level of clan, and when we do, we can make our own kingdom. Oh my god, is that... It's Anahide the Wanderer. She is leading an army of 262 men. That is one lord leading more than this entire army here of multiple lords. Oh my god, what have you got in there? What is even in your army? Hello, Anahide. Let me inspect your troops. They're not even that bad. They're pretty solid, I guess. Why have you got 175 nomads? Where have they come from? Oh my god. Right, I'm going to run off with 42 of them. Oh, I've run off with more than 42. I think I ran off with about 100. Oh, well, that's fine. She can go get some more nomads, I'm sure. But I need these nomads to storm walls and die for me. It's very important. It would appear, actually, now that we've left Cerritos Castle, they've immediately gone and besieged it. So, let's grab some new peasants for the fold. And it's time for us to go siege down the castle again. They're allowed to take it, but we're allowed to take it back. And the reason why it's fine, quite simply, is so that we continuously fight the Northern Empire, and eventually we're going to be able to kill all of their lords. Oh, they're trying to take it with just 49 men. Okay, right. Think they might struggle here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Hello there, Penella. You're leading only 49 men, and you're sieging down my castle. I don't care if you don't want to fight, Penella. This is where you die. So what we're going to have our men do is have all of our infantry stand here, and then have all of our archers stand, I don't know, probably in front of them, right? Crossbowmen, I want you to start opening fire. Oh, and Penella herself is dead, and so are the horses, I guess, which just ran through. Well, it's job done time, because they're now coming to attack us, and I think we've probably got this stuff sorted. Oh, yep, I can see the bolts flying now. There we go. Rest in peace, peasants crossing an open field. Something tells me you do not have the distinct strategic advantage here. Oh, and some of you are running away already. Cowardly, I say. Wow, job done, I think. Those men running? Yes. Right, time to run past. I've got my swingy blade. Swingy blade goes swing. Oh, and that's 266 damage. Lovely stuff. Oh, Penella, you are my prisoner now. That's one less lord that we have to worry about in the future. Right, Penella, it's nothing personal, but once again, you're also going to have to be executed. Rest in peace. Quite simply, I just need as many of the enemy lords gone. And seeing as you're one of them, kind of includes you. Now, if we take a look at Lucan here, the ruler of the Northern Empire, you'll notice something pretty sad. Of his friends, 4 of them are now dead. And the others are going to follow very shortly, don't you worry. I just need to track you down. Last seen near a moor. Well, now I have a bearing. Oh my goodness, is this an enemy lord? There's an enemy lord of 111 men. Where's he going? Besieging Cerritos Castle. Well, you're not gonna make it, friend. And attacked. 260 men versus 111. This is it. Surrender or die, my friend. This is one less lord. Oh, and look, you're trying to reinforce with 70 men. Well, that's not going to happen, my friend. We have the high ground. Oh my god, we really have the high ground. Right, crossbowmen, stand there. Footboys, stand there. This is going to be incredible, I guess, mostly because these crossbowmen back here are going to cause a lot of chaos. And I can see the enemy forming up over there. Are they not going to attack? Well, I know a way of making them. Oh, I hit a shield there. There we go, 170 meters away, 174 meters away. Oh, 200 meters away, that crossbow bolt. Lovely stuff. Why is one of my men just charging straight into the enemy? He's just done a suicide charge and he's dead. The AI sometimes are just incredible. Absolutely incredible. What is that one solo dude going to do? Who knows? Maybe he knows something we don't. Oh my goodness, did he survive? Who are you? You're one of my heroes, aren't you? No, it's just a regular chump Kurzite Lancer. Oh my lord. Well done, Kurzite. Oh, and the crossbowmen have opened fire now. That's going to cause a fair bit of chaos. We can see the bolts kind of flying past us. Oh my goodness, look at them rain down. Look at the kills come in. Oh, this is terrifying. Here, all of the enemy archers are trying to run away. That's not going to help you, friend. We've got you now. Alright, there we go, Miron. You're my prisoner now, friend. And you know what that means. It means you're dead, friend. Alright, there we go. Miron has been captured and consequently is now going to be sent to the chopping block, my friend. You've been axed. Ah, lovely. And who's that's left? Oh, there's Harcourt. Great, we can chase him down. I'm sorry, Harcourt. There's no way you're getting away from us. I have a million horses. Ah, welcome, friend. That's close enough. Who are you? Well, considering you're running away from me, you should know I'm Barrio. Oh, it turns out Arcor here is actually... Who are you? You're part of the Ostikos clan, which is of course led by the ruler Lucian. Okay, this is good. So you're close to the king. Right, well you're dead now. He doesn't look too happy with that. Alright, it's time to send the troops in. Oh, beans, I sent the troops in instead of fighting myself. Well, they won anyway, but 72 of them were wounded. Oh god, the nomads. The nomads just absorb all of the hits. They really are cannon fodder. Alright, you're my prisoner now, Arcor. Welcome. And by prisoner, I mean temporary party member, because once again, you, my friend, have been executed. Now here's a pro strat you can do. You can attack a castle like Mysia here, and we 100% are not going to be able to do this fight. And so likely the enemy forces are going to try and sally up to attack us. This is hopefully what they're going to do, because they have a huge garrison here. Wait, there he is! It's Lucian! Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving the siege. Lucian has just been spotted. The king of the Northern Empire. Oh, my friend. Hello! You've got 117 men! Oh, this is going to be perfect. Well, my friend, it's time for the Northern Empire to come to an end. I mean, maybe you have a successor lined up or something, but I'm Barrio and you're Lucian. I know your name. I hear you took Cerritos Castle. Exactly! Anyway, I'm here to kill you, Lucian. Goodbye. Right, where can I get my men positioned? They're going to charge us, probably. Oh my goodness, I've accidentally got caught in the wave of peasants and they're pushing my horse. Get out the way, peasant wave. Right, now, where is Lucian? He's gonna be one of these horses. Is it you? No, it's the shiny horse, isn't it? Yeah. Right, Lucian, I found you. You can't run. Let me kill your horse. And... no, Imperial Heavy Horseman. Oh, there you are. You're sat on your horse in the middle of your dudes. I see how it is. That makes perfect sense now, actually. Well, because I've attacked a couple of their men, I think I've now actually encouraged the AI to do an attack, which is very good news for me, because that gets them closer in range of my minigun crossbows. Oh my goodness, we're going way too fast. Oh, I need to slow down the horse. Horsey slow. Right, Lucian, you need to die, my friend. And there we go, Lucan's dead. Lucan's horse, still going apparently. Anyway, let's kill Lucan's army before it all tries to retreat. Not that it particularly matters, because I think we've captured him now. And there we go, we've won the battle. Lovely stuff. Well done to Barrio. Barrio killed 79 men there. Lucian killed 0. Well, Lucian, you're my prisoner now. Welcome to the party. You are naturally, of course, a very high-valued prisoner. With your body, we could probably get peace with the Northern Empire and be very profitable with our one little city. Alternatively, with your body, we can make sure that there's no longer a king in the Northern Empire. And I kind of like the sound of that. So, hello there, Lucian, my friend. Let's have a quick chat with you just before you go. Yes, okay. Don't do anything stupid. Okay, apparently you won't do anything stupid. I mean, speaking of something stupid, have you seen your own face? Why are you smiling? What is happy here? What is happy in this situation, Lucian? Well, it's time for you to leave us, my friend. Goodbye, Lucian. Rest in peace. And before you say, look, I've been murdering a lot of lords and so on, I would like to say that these lords, they drink coffee, okay? Certified coffee drinkers, all of them. But now we've thrown the Northern Kingdom into a fair bit of chaos, which is great news. And in another fight, we've captured Olipos here, who's also going to get executed. Our men are doing fantastic. This is one very formidable and spooky fighting force, and we've actually got another lord running around trying to take Cerritos Castle, but don't worry, we can deal with them eventually. Let's hire some peasants and go to Cerritos. Oh, right, it's actually burnt to the ground. Fantastic. Let's go deal with the castle here. You can't run, my friend. Alright, what are they doing? Don't know, but it matters little because our horse is now entering into super speed mode, which is very fast. And it's time for us to open fire. Open up the chain gun. There we go. Oh, you're doing a circle. Nice. Well, luckily I can go through a circle pretty effectively. Good lordy lord. That's a lot of dead men. That circle formation not looking so good now, is it? Oh my god, just look at all the bolts coming through from my men. Oh, it's so good to equip your army with machine guns. It really is. It's just so effective. Who would have guessed? Oh my lord, he killed my horsey. That was my second favourite horse, probably. I'm not sure. Oh, well, he's dead now. Well done, Lancer. Well, that's the castle captured. Lovely stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, can you guess what we're going to do with him next? If you guessed sever his head from his body, then you'd be right. Goodbye, Newcastle. Lovely. Is there anyone even left in the Empire that we're fighting now? Oh, here we go. Askiron is currently the leader of the Northern Empire. He has a few friends, most of whom appear to be dead. His father is dead. He still has a mother and a sister that need to be tracked down, and also he himself needs to be tracked down. Anyway, we're now actually clan tier 3, which means we can form a kingdom. So let's go back to our town and form ourselves the fantastic kingdom. Ah, my lovely city of Ortengard. You are beautiful, aren't you? Oh wait, apparently we can't actually increase our clan tier until we do the main mission quest. And doing the main mission quest might be a little tricky considering I've murdered most of the people in charge of the main mission. Does that count as talking to them? Okay, no. That could be an issue because Lucon is one of the 10 people I need to talk to do the main quest in order to form a kingdom, and I accidentally just took off his head. Oh well, these things happen. Anyway, you know what? I think that's all for Barrow's adventure today. As you can see, having a minigun inside Mount And Blade Bannerlord is a smidge overpowered, but it is great fun. I'll include a link for the mod in the description, and I really recommend you try it out. If you want to see more Bannerlord content, give me a shout in the comment section, and heck, I might even get started on showing how to do the incredible ranged only army. It is absolutely bonkers and crazy overpowered. And hey, a massive thank you to each and every one of you lovely people who do like the video. Seriously, it does mean the world to me. And all of you supporting on Patreon. There's a lot of you guys now, and I actually have something nice and spicy coming up. So Patrons, keep your eyes peeled on the website because I've got a few interesting announcements coming up. They're going to be very exciting. Anyway, I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. Have an absolutely lovely day. If you want to see more of my videos, then you know where the subscribe button is. Let's have a fantastic day. And look after yourselves as well. Go refill your cup of tea. You deserve it.